Me and my lovely computer. Alright. Once this black screen is over, everybody, I'm just gonna do this intro. Oh, there it is. There it is. It surprises me every time. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this weekend's show. I'm your host, Blackfire Slayer, and let's get on to it. I don't know what the heck we're gonna be doing, but it's kind of like a freelance night. It's Friday. The music's playing. I'm trying something a little different. We're gonna talk about some random stuff. Let's get to it. Today I'm being joined by Ghosty. It's been a couple of weeks since she's been on the show, but
Yep, been a long, long time. It is good to finally be able to join one, though.
glad to have you. I mean, I'm sure the fans, whoever might be watching this either today or in the future, might miss that voice, that style, that stuff coming through the mic for weeks.
Quite possibly, yeah.
I'm sure you've had your reasons. Obviously, people have
Yep.
work. I've had work now. By the way, Chet, I got a job at like this dentist place, or it's kind of like a lab where they make teeth. They make those. They make the crowns. They make the prosthetic teeth. They make what do you call those things? The mouth guards that sports people use sometimes.
Mm.
So, from time to time, chat, we might not be able to have like a show on Fridays, but for the most part, it doesn't look like my schedule's that filled up. So, just warning you guys, and yeah, that's about it. It's like a 4 hour a
Mm.
day job. It's not bad.
Oh, nice. Sounds
Anyway,
pretty interesting.
it kind of is. I mean, like, when you go in there, you see well, when you get to the place, it's like this small building. It looks like a box with one office and one big room in the back. But when you go in there, there's like 30 different rooms. All of them do totally different things. It's like a laboratory. And then there's this one room that I work in where there's a whole bunch of boxes and wrapping paper and stuff like that.
Mm.
It really throws you off if you're just working in packaging because you don't see the rest of the place. And it's cool because we ship teeth and crap like that to every doctor in the county. And some.
Nice.
Well, that's just my
Ooh.
job.
Ooh. Yeah.
Aside from teeth, lately I've been playing a lot of video games. Like a lot. I have not been working on art, just so you know. Wait,
Yeah, it's all good.
I lied. There is one piece of art that I've made, but I can't really share it because it's not on Discord yet.
Hmm. I think I know which one. Have I seen?
You probably did. I don't know if I posted it to the game chat, but
Hmm.
it's of this wizard looking alien thing. I don't think I posted it.
Hmm. Yeah, it doesn't sound quite familiar. Sounds cool though.
I wish I could show you. Have you done any pieces lately? I think I've seen a couple, but like,
Um, Not as much lately. I've done some, most of my drawing has been either on receipt paper or I finally got a mini sketchbook to carry with me to work to do some drawing like if I'm bored because we're pretty slow lately. So I've done a couple like smaller sketches, but not all that much lately.
I see.
A little burnt out from work probably has a lot to do with it, along
I'll
with
say.
other like mental stuff. But
Work
indeed,
takes a lot out of people, out of
mm-hmm,
everybody.
mm-hmm.
2 hour
Especially when,
jobs, 4 hour jobs, 8 hour jobs, more than that, it almost doesn't matter.
yeah. And we've been extremely short-staffed. Like we have what, 3 cashiers to run the entire place all week,
Oh my gosh.
which is barely functioning. And we get, from what I've heard, a lot of the store's complaints are in um like front end customer service and stuff. But I mean, we're all so burnt out. We're all there for, all day basically, every
Yeah.
day of the week. We're all so tired. We don't get much of a relaxing moment. So like no wonder some of us occasionally have like some not high energy behavior. You
Sounds
can't
like you
really
guys need a vacation.
uh-huh. The entire store needs a vacation. Every
Just
department is pretty short-staffed. We're the worst short-staffed, but everybody is pretty tense and stressed out in that place right now.
oof. Retail. My goodness.
Mhm. Hopefully we'll get more people applying soon with unemployment rules changing and all that stuff.
Yeah.
People are gonna be looking for jobs again.
Yeah, unless they figured out how to save up.
True, but I don't have too much faith in that for some reason.
Yeah. Everybody tends to spend more than they save these days. Plus bills.
Hmm. Yeah, bills too, yeah. Indeed. Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, we really can't go lower than we are right now, so really there's only up.
I hope so. Unless for some reason someone gets sick of it right in the middle of the worst and then even more short staffed.
Yeah, I'm kind of waiting for it. I told some of, well, actually, I told both other cashiers, um, which technically there's only 2 cashiers now by title because I have a different title now, but I can still act as a cashier, so I do. Um, but I mean, one of them is supposed to be moving to a different location when that location opens up, which I don't know when that's gonna be. And then the other one is really stressed out and tired, like the rest of us are. She's like, "Oh, I feel like I kind of want to find a different job, but I don't want to quit. And then, I'd feel bad leaving, basically you by yourself. And I almost want to see what would happen. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I feel like it would be super stressful, but they would have no choice but to immediately do something because we can't function with one.
Man, if I were the hiring manager, I would just like, if the company allows, just go to a temp agency. Just be like, hey, you guys got some spare guys? We could use them until we find some actual semi-permanent part-time
All of
people.
this, we had no cashiers. So,
Yeah.
may sound kind of a little bad, but it would be interesting to see. Now, of course, I don't really hope it happens, but if it does,
You saw it coming.
yeah, yep. And I have called it for a long time. It's so sad too. Like I'm not gonna work rant this whole time, I swear. But it's so sad that everybody in the store is seriously doing everything they can and trying their hardest to make everything work, but corporate being corporate like won't listen to us and won't do anything about it.
Nope.
So we're suffering and we're like, "Hey, you should probably think about doing this or letting us do this because it would definitely help." And they're like, "Nah, that's okay.
Of
Maybe
course.
later." It's like, all right, well, if you want to make money, later's not gonna cut it.
Uh,
We need change now.
oh my gosh. Why? Why, people? Why is it always corporate that messes things up?
Because they're not there, that's why. They're not there and they think they know better. They don't. If
Interesting.
they were to work a regular day, they probably figure it out a little quicker. But they don't. They just see the money coming in or not coming in and are like, hey, why are you so bad at your job? And we're like, hey, why are you so bad at running a business?
Oh my
And then it
gosh.
and then it ends there. Nothing gets done.
Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, this is unprecedented. This is the first time ever that I've been getting a possibly important call in the middle of the stream.
Well,
I will be
I'll,
right
I'll
back.
entertain you. Okay.
Chat, chat. Ghostie's gonna hold the fort. Um, I'm gonna be. Oh, I missed the call. I'm gonna have to call this person back, and I can't find. Oh, there it is. I couldn't find the volume button until now. I'll be right back, everybody.
Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Well, I don't really know how to entertain a void. It's not in my set of skills. Um, let us see. What what has been going on, Void? Um, uh, I mean, I'm not gonna continue to rant about work because that's boring and everybody's probably got their own rants about work. So that's not what the art stream is for. Ranting about work. Um, okay, so art. I guess I'll talk about art. So this week,
Well, hang on. I
oh,
just returned.
oh
It was
hello.
not important. Yeah, that was it.
Okay.
Oh
Well,
man.
that works out then because I was already struggling.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I would have started talking about art projects that I had been working on, but not really know how to talk about them, and it would have just I don't know. It would have devolved into chaos of me not knowing what I'm talking about, I think.
Ah, it's fine. That's just like how I was when I first started, and like doing it on my own. I just ramble on about art and then completely forget where I was. Skip a couple of steps while doing art, and then just talk about it even more. And then the
Mm-hmm.
stream's over.
Practice
Yeah,
makes better.
yeah. What art projects are you working on though?
Um, well, one I just finished was my sister's birthday present. Her birthday was today. And for the last week or two, in my free time, almost all of my free time, I've been crocheting a shirt for her. The first shirt I've ever crocheted.
Holy
And
crap.
let me tell you, my hands hurt so bad. I am taking a break from crocheting for a little bit so my hands can recover. I tried doing a little bit. I took the day off yesterday from doing anything. And I tried doing a little bit today, and within a couple minutes, my hands and fingers were already like, kill me, kill me. So it's gonna probably have to be like at least a week break from crocheting.
Well,
Which is fine. I
how
really
long does it take to make like a one specific thing? Say a bag.
a bag depends on the size of the bag. The size I've been making lately, probably less than a week, almost a week, maybe like 4 or 5 days in my free time.
Mm.
So several hours. Probably if that's all I did in a day, I could probably get it done in a day. My hands would never let me get it done in a day though. That's way too much. I already have problems from not really taking care of my hands when I was younger. So I don't need to. When they need a break, they need a break. I used to push my hands past their limit back in the day and like uh write or draw even after they started hurting. I would just keep going anyway. And that's not good. That's not good at
Yeah.
all.
Nah.
So, I'm trying not to do that. I'm trying to rest them more often. So
Oof.
when it starts hurting, I'll usually stop. If I don't stop, I'll only let it go for like another 10 minutes and then I'll be like, alright, there's no way. There's no way. My hands are gonna be so messed up when I'm old.
Don't say
I
that.
don't,
That's just
I
gonna
don't know if
jinx
they're
it.
gonna work. I know, but I see hand surgery in my future, which kind of sucks because I heard um that's one of it's not a very fun surgery. Like you don't really think about it. You're like, "Oh, it's just, your hand like sure you use it a lot, but it's just surgery on your hand." Like it doesn't seem like the biggest surgery.
Yeah.
Um but my grandma had carpal tunnel in both her hands, which I already have it in both my hands. So it's not going to be good for me in the future. But she would get, I forget what type of shots they are. She would get shots every once in a while in her hands to like relieve the pain and stuff. And she said those shots hurt so much. She said some of the worst.
Oh boy.
When she had surgery on both her hands for it. So
Oof.
I don't know.
Does not sound good at all.
Stop. Just do some hand stretches. Where my breath
Technical difficulties, as
I
usual.
s-
It's my internet. Sorry.
when you know after I've been blind, um, because that helped.
Oh boy.
But I just do too much with my hands. I've had customers. Sometimes I, sometimes I can tell they're being serious. Sometimes I can't tell if they're joking or not. But I had one lady who was definitely being serious. And every time I wear the brace to work, people start asking questions. I mean, I don't understand why they need to know, but they feel like they need to know.
Yeah.
So they'll ask, like, what did you do to your wrist? I'm like, oh, I have carpal tunnel in my hands. Like, they were, really acting up, so I decided to wear the brace. And this one lady was like, I bet it's because you're texting all the time. And it was her tone that, like, let me know that she was actually serious. And I was like, okay, well, no. I actually do a lot of stuff with my hands outside of texting. And at that time when she said that, I didn't type a lot and I didn't text all that much. So it definitely wasn't that. And I'm just like, you know what? Just because I'm a young person doesn't mean that we do other things too.
Yeah, lady.
It's whatever though. I mean, people do as people do.
You know, it would make the situation a whole lot funnier if you were for some reason like 10 times older than you look. Lady, I am 45. I am older than you. I am not a kid. Get out of here. Oh my god. Just have one of those uh I guess like vampire diseases where you just don't age. You don't look like you age.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 54 years old. Leave me alone.
Indeed.
I
I
look
mean,
this way
people,
since you were 12.
people are already surprised enough, because I'll have people, I've always had this since I've started working, especially my first job at McDonald's. Oh, the joy, the memories.
Good lord.
Um, but I would have customers, obviously they were joking, but I'd have some customers say, are you even legally allowed to work? What are you, 12?
What the?
And I'm like, I'm 17, sir.
We got a couple of jokesters here. Ahaha.
Yeah, customer
Wow.
jokes. I'm not one of those people that can fake amusement, or at least not convincingly. So every time that happens, like I try, but I know I come across like disgusted. And I feel kind of bad about it, but I don't have the capacity to fake that. Oh, it's free? It's not scanning, it's free? Like, yeah, I haven't heard that 20 times already today. Thank you. Retail.
Yeah, thankfully I've only worked a very short time in retail. Other times I
Mm-hmm.
just moved on to industrial work and entertainment. I still remember the times I worked at the aquarium. The aquarium was fun because the tables turn. I mess with everyone who comes in instead of the other way around. It's perfect.
Nice.
I remember this one story of like it was a very hot day around this time. It was summer and everybody was trying to go to the aquarium just to see some freaking dolphins. And I messed with so many people asking them what their order was because they have just arrived at McDonald's when really they're in a garage and I'm just supposed to press one button and give them a ticket and that's it. Just be like, "Hey, what you want, huh? We got number fives, we got McFlurries, we got freaking a Whopper. Oh, hold on, that's the wrong place. We got some tacos or something. What do you want?"
Which job is this?
The aquarium. I just act like I'm working somewhere else.
No, no, I was saying that like a.
Oh.
I guess that was a little poorly timed. Or poorly worded. Never mind.
It's all good. Oh my god.
Hmm.
It is currently 9:20 and we were supposed to jump into a segment that we would have discussed beforehand, but it's Friday. So the next segment is completely wild card. I'd say have you been playing any good video games lately? If not, are you excited about any new ones or ones that you just haven't played?
Um, so I don't really have too many ways to play video games, nor time. But I do watch people play games a lot, like in the background of me doing things.
Mm-hmm.
And there have been two recently that I've been super interested in. One I just recently finished, which was Twin Mirror. Super good. Made by the same people who made Life is Strange, which I don't remember Life is Strange too well. I know they made a second game. I don't know anything about the second game, but Twin Mirror is super good. I related a lot with the main character.
Huh. Is that a heavily story-oriented game? Like, how do I say it? The game is the story.
I think a little too well. Characters are doing main character
Mm-hmm.
things. And I'm like, yeah, I follow this. I follow this.
Yes, Chad, from time to time this will happen. There's nothing I can do. Internet
Playing the
sucks.
game or the people in. Anyone say that? Like, why does the character act? It's quite the. It wasn't that bad.
Really? Oh man. I've never actually played that game. Life is Strange. I've seen it. I've definitely seen it. Never got to playing it yet. Not yet. Oh, I see. Chat. There's far
What
more
just happened?
difficulties. Yeah, I know. It's the internet. Um, there was a little bit of difficulty. It
I'm so confused.
it happens. It's from time to time. I don't know if it's me, the servers, or just the whole stream going at once. It'll start lagging out. Sometimes I'll cut out, sometimes you'll cut out. I'll be I'll be sure to try to let you know when it happens. But like sometimes you might not hear when I let you know. Just saying.
Gotcha. Okay. I was
But
freaking out there.
don't worry. That's what just happened. It kind of just cut out for no reason.
Okay.
Hardly anything I could do on my side, but
Got
we'll just work around it, you know?
yeah. Work with what we got.
But yeah, Life is Strange, I've never actually played before. I've seen it. I've never seen anyone play it, but I've seen that it exists, if you get what I mean.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The only thing I remember about that game is that I remember what the two main characters look like. I remember there was something weird with time, I think, and that cameras were involved. I remember nothing else. So I couldn't even tell you what the plot was. But that's probably because it just wasn't my type of game.
Huh.
Could have been. Twin Mirror was definitely good if you got time to check it out. It's a cool little kind of mystery, sort of. It was cool.
I see.
Undercover work.
Is it like a heavily story-based game? Kind of like Life is Strange?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Alright. Hopefully it's not one of those stories where there will be an issue in the story and for some reason, for some odd reason, there are just some absurdly dumb choices that the characters make. Like in a zombie movie.
I don't think there's any of those. Which is nice.
Yeah.
They're pretty realistic options.
Boy, I hope so. Because lately I've been playing a lot of games where the characters in it could definitely just you know, murder that guy who's causing all sorts of issues for everyone else instead of staring at him
Mhm.
and letting him talk. Far Cry 5.
Yep, that could solve a lot of problems just in game and out of game.
Right? Just shoot the guy. He's right there. Trying to arrest him anyway, and he
Mhm.
just murdered like 14 people right over there. Just, just, you have the thing right there. Just do it.
Mm-hmm.
In the name of justice, of course.
Yes.
I don't know. I haven't really been playing a lot of really good story games. A lot of games that have story, don't last long. Did you notice that?
That is true, yeah.
It's really weird. Maybe it's just because it's extremely hard to write these days, but at the same time, maybe it's because the development for the games are far too quick for writers to make a story that is good and long-lasting for a game. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I definitely think part of it is attention span based because I don't know, with like video games with a lot of action, there's a lot of different things happening, plenty of ways to, keep your attention and keep you playing for a long time.
Yeah.
But story-based games, you're kind of just not just, but a
Whoa.
lot of it is you're just making choices to kind of direct a story one way or the other, which I feel like maybe a lot of video game players may get bored with pretty quickly. So they try to keep like shorter stories to keep it still interesting, but not overdo it and make it eventually, I don't know what the word is. Too boring and not consistent, but repetitive, I guess.
Yeah. Repetitive is one of the biggest complaints that I hear about some video games.
Mm.
But what can you do? Writers can only write so fast in a short amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
And then you gotta fill in the blanks.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of writing,
Mm-hmm.
how is Project Artemis doing?
I've been not thinking about it as much as I like to. just because my mind is in so many other places. I still think about it a lot, though. I did. I mean, the last thing I really did was pretty briefly edit those pieces I sent y'all, and uh, that's really about it. I've been trying to focus mainly on the beginning of like the actual, not the actual story, but like the current main storyline rather than like background information or like little side bits, side stories, and stuff like that. Because I want to try to get that going, you know?
I can understand the hesitation. I mean, the story, any main story is huge, especially in a
Mm-hmm.
brand new universe that no one else has thought of.
Mm-hmm.
Cause
I
I
mean, yeah,
go ahead. Sorry.
it's all good. I mean, luckily for me, I used to write a lot of really fantasy-based stories, so I had to create the entire world, which is fun and all, but a lot of work. And some of my other stories, I still do have to do that. But I found that since graduating high school, I think is when I really started to hone in on what I'm doing now is a lot of our world-based stuff. Obviously, some things are different. You know, some things that we don't actually have, like organizations and stuff, but,
Yeah.
are realistic enough. I also have a few, like, that are set, but they're set in the fairly near future, kind of based on, like, how our world is working now, like, what could happen if this is taken to the extreme, or that is taken to the extreme, that kind of thing.
Ah, I see.
Um, which is fun, but it's still, I want to say it's easier. It's a little bit easier because there's a slightly less bit of world building because you don't really gotta make up all these new places. You can set it in Florida. I mean, the beginning of Project Artemis is in Florida, so
Holy
I
crap.
mean, where else is it gonna start? Floridians. I'm gonna start in Florida. Um,
Great
but
place. I mean, we got a mixed bag of everybody over here. And
yeah, so it makes sense.
it does. And it's like filled with a lot of interesting characters.
Mm-hmm. Very true.
Oh man. It was either Florida or California or New York that I was guessing. Uh
Mm-hmm.
but wow, Florida. Holy crap.
Yeah. I mean, we don't stay in Florida, but I mean, Jet and Gray are native-born Floridians. They're always lived in Florida. Well, Grayson's always lived in Florida. Jet obviously has not stayed with his brother, so he's been other places in the country as well. But, it kind of all starts in Florida. Ross and Nico are from California, though.
Whoa.
Native Californians. Everybody else, I haven't really decided where exactly they're from. Um, but still US. I mean, Ross and Nico are like first generation Americans, but they're still like born in America.
Yeah.
So, but they got some mixes of stuff going on. Everybody else, I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to really think about where they would be from. I'm thinking Amara, maybe like not California, but maybe like Nevada or somewhere around that area. Just because her backstory is very like con based, among other things. So I feel like that would kind of fit over there in that side of the states. It could probably fit other places too, but that's all I've really thought about.
You know, I was actually way off with the origin, or at least the like where Amara was born. I actually thought she was from Hawaii.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, sure. I don't know too much about Hawaii. That's the problem. Like, I think that's why I haven't really decided where a lot of these other people are from. Just because I don't know too much about other states, and I want it to make sense. Like, I don't want them to be just from anywhere in the states, you know?
Yeah.
Just because I want it to. I mean, I guess Jet and Grayson, they're a little bit of a bias. I mean, they're kind of randomly placed, but not quite randomly placed. They're only really Florida because I know Florida. And that's
Yeah.
just where I felt comfortable making the main characters from. But and then Ross and Nico make sense in California because of all the many different immigrants that end up in California, especially from Asia, which, you know, would make sense why they are from there. Everybody else, though, they don't have, I feel like, too specific of a need for a specific place. I'm thinking Evie, like, in New York, because her family's, like, very high business. Like, she comes from super wealthy business people and stuff like that. So I'm thinking, like, maybe that'll make sense more in that area of the country. But I haven't decided. Ace
Well,
probably just does not have a place of origin, to be honest. I mean, he was an orphan, so he doesn't really necessarily need a specific place because he kind of never really fit anywhere exactly.
interesting.
So I think, I don't know. I don't even know how I got on that ramble, but uh, real world stuff, right? That's how we were talking about world building. See, I
Well,
ramble too much.
it's
I
fine,
can.
because it's a lot to think about for sure. And if you ramble for some reason, you just end up stumbling onto ideas. And then you get inspired or motivated, even slightly, to write it down.
True. I have, in the past, developed many characters purely through conversation with other people. And, like, them asking questions and me being like, oh yeah, I guess I forgot to think about that. Like, I definitely need this aspect of their character in there. I gotta think about it, so.
Yeah,
It
questions
does
help
help.
out a lot. Like, a
Yeah.
lot. Oh, man.
Mm-hmm.
Um, for some reason, whenever you write about anything, characters, locations, whatever, concepts, it takes far longer for you to have a solid idea of what to write down than when you have a person who's just there next to you to hear these ideas and then ask questions about it.
Mm-hmm. That is true.
I mean, it's actually more than just writing too. It goes for cooking, singing,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
freaking drawing sometimes. Unless you're one of those
Yeah.
people who do way better when no one's around. And heck, even makeup.
Yeah.
Speaking of makeup, I just noticed somebody's in the chat room. Hello, what's it to you? How you doing? I've oh,
I was wondering how long it
Yeah.
would take for you guys to notice.
you snuck in. It doesn't tell us when you when you join.
I thought I heard like the little doo-doo, but I'm like, I guess I didn't think about it. I was
Dang, I
so like,
haven't caught.
yeah.
Well,
Hi.
I didn't hear you, but I sensed something. Strangers in our midst.
An energy shift, perhaps.
No, it was more like hot air. Anyway.
Oh my god.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Mm.
Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream once again.
Hi.
Chat, just so you know, I broke something, and that's why you can't see our little head things. And that's why you saw that big old watermark saying, Streamlabs, something Discord kit, all over. But that's okay. That's how we could tell the difference between the last week's video, which was not broken at all, and this week's, which is, eh.
I ruined it.
No, it's fine. It was broken 2 weeks ago anyway.
How'd you break it?
I don't know. I think it's because we're technically not in the same Discord chat voice channel thing that we usually stream on.
Oh.
And that scrambled everything. But that's okay.
Mm.
It's still working.
What was I gonna say? Oh, does anyone know if any of the others are coming?
No idea. Have not heard a word.
Ghosty?
I heard someone else may be joining.
That might be Nightbringer, but
That's the name. Okay, I could not think of it for the life of me. Yeah, Nightbringer.
Yeah, me either. I was like, how do I say without saying?
Hubby hasn't been on for a while.
not sure if they know that it's going.
Probably working though.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. See how you're doing freaking work, man. It's alright.
Oh, it's not just work, it's life things too.
Yeah, that too.
Mm-hmm.
Like dinner.
Oh yeah, and medication and doctor appointments and stuff
And
like that. And vet
stretch and
appointments.
cleaning rooms and moving stuff around and whatever the heck that is on my floor. All sorts of stressful stuff.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Haven't had much time to do art, but I did do cleaning, and I'm almost getting to my desk to where I can finally clean it off and then get back to doing what I love, which is makeup. So it'll be soon. It'll be soon.
Nice.
I gotta wash all my freaking brushes, scrub the absolute hell out of them because they're filled with dust from all the neglect, and then I'll get back to it. Because I miss it a lot. And I got so many good ideas. I've been following so many different people on Instagram and saving their videos of the makeup that they do, and I have so many, and Pride like makeup ideas too, because of all the rainbow stuff that people are doing.
Mm-hmm.
I got a lot of things in my head.
Yeah.
Can't
Wait to see.
I hope
What
it translates on camera.
it.
Do I sound a little stuffy?
No. You just sound like
I feel like I sound like a little bit stuffy.
no. The bad internet on my side is definitely weaning that out, so it's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is like it's always hard to translate stuff on camera. Like I always have trouble with that. That's why I have to edit it to get it how I like. So I'm hoping I can figure some things out soon, because I have a lot of ideas, like a lot. Like so many ideas. Like I'm probably gonna have to buy more brushes just to do these ideas.
What gave you all these ideas?
Oh, a bunch of TikToks and Instagram feeds. Well, I'm starting to follow a lot of different people now, rather than like the makeup brands that I used to follow and other people that I used to follow that weren't makeup related. And so therefore it's giving me more content of what I like seeing a bunch of different avant-garde makeup, like so many fabulous ideas, and so many ideas that you would think you would know yourself, but for some reason you never did, and when someone else does it and it becomes a trend, it's like, whoa, why have I never thought of this before? I've come so close to it, but never that far. It's like, for instance, there's a trend on TikTok, a makeup trend on TikTok, where people are taking crumpled up tissues, stamping it in their eyes.
Oh god, chat, there it goes again. Oh my god. I don't even know what it is. It's just my internet. I did not click anything. Don't know. I don't know. We'll just wait until it comes back. I need one of those technical difficulties.
I'm still waiting on pieces of furniture to come in stock, and they're taking forever. So it's just kind of always in a waiting game.
Yeah.
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 I feel that. I still got renovations on my house right now.
Yeah,
We're
that's
doing
right.
the bathroom now.
I remember you
And,
were waiting for like a couple months or a couple more weeks on your kitchen cabinets, and that was like putting everyone in stress and like putting a halt to stuff.
Yep.
So yeah, that's how I feel.
Fun times.
Yep.
Oh my god. Sorry. Friggin' hiccups. Every stream. Every single time.
Every stream. How about every human connection that you ever have? You're always gonna have hiccups.
No,
Yeah.
no. There's a few
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
I've done where it's hiccup free. Although those were mostly times when I'm half asleep. But still.
Oh jeez.
Successful.
So what are y'all talking about?
Writing.
Okay. Do you
Yep.
think anyone else is gonna come in here?
No idea.
You know what? I want to see if Abby can join us. Because
Sure.
we don't usually have Ghosty in here anymore.
Give him a call.
Indeed.
See.
I will say, I didn't get to tell you, but I have next Saturday off from work, so I'll be able to make Saturday, which may be
Sweet.
better for everybody next week. So there's that.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I definitely broke that again. Chat, I had it, but it's gone.
What?
The thing that I broke for the stream earlier. If you go back on some of the videos that we've done, you'll notice that at times there's this background of animations and like our chat bubble things with our names next to it. Yeah, our chat bubbles are gone now because I broke that, and I'm trying to fix it. It's going, but I lost it again. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. It's nothing big, but you know, it's nice to have.
I don't usually see it, so I don't really even know what you're talking about.
Really?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
All right. Whenever you get the chance, watch one of our older videos. You'll see. And then watch this one, and you'll see what's missing.
All right.
Yep.
It's like a guessing game. What's missing? What's the difference? Spot the difference.
Well, I can't explain it anymore. Oh.
It'll be quite obvious once you see it.
Okay.
Once you finish configuring
Configurate.
enter the following height into the browser source.
Configurate.
Yes. There's no you.
Spaghettify.
Google's not helping.
They have not been helping.
My goodness. What is this?
I don't know. Silence.
Hold on, I was just like, I'm sorry, I was dumbfounded for a second. I don't know what the heck I'm looking at. I'm just gonna get out of that.
Uh-huh.
So anyway, um, I told Ghosty about, getting back into the weekly themes, and
Yes. Okay.
technically we were supposed to do it last week, but nah. So we're gonna do it this week.
Well, at least you're gonna try to.
Yeah.
Mhm.
As I told Ghosty earlier, maybe it would be a good idea not only to post it on Game's main page, but to say it on stream as well, so that we can remember.
Okay.
And that way, if we wanted to go back to a certain week, we could remember what we did. And hey, if we actually do some good stuff and we post it, if we got like pictures or videos or something, we could share it on stream too. If
Yeah.
whoever made it is willing.
Okay. Yeah, I was
Indeed.
thinking of that.
Mhm.
In the
Me too.
meantime,
I was thinking like that could possibly be another way of like kind of
Or
accountability.
show and tell. How about
Like we
adult
do.
show and tell? Like we used to do it
Yeah.
when we were in elementary school, and now we're adults and we have our own thing, and now we're doing that same thing.
Mhm. Yeah.
yeah. Like,
Yeah, I think that'd be cool.
I remember doing like a showcase a couple of streams ago, but I have no idea how I was running that thing. So we might as well just run it off the weekly challenges anyway.
So
Yeah.
what we're saying for the pastels, but what else? There was something else.
Oh yeah, pastel colors was one, and then I actually completely forgot.
I did too. I
Oh.
don't know.
Wow, Chat. I live next to a baseball field. It's kind of like minor leagues or something. They always do fireworks every week. If you hear something that sounds like either explosions, gunfire, or knocking, that is what it is. I'm not in a war zone. Don't worry. But it's gonna get pretty loud when they do the finale. Oh, there it goes. Nah, it's fine. It's not. That's
I
not
think
the
I
finale.
slightly hear it.
Really?
I think I slightly hear it. Or maybe it's my imagination since you told me. Or told us.
Shouldn't have said anything then, huh?
It's like, are you feeling dizzy? Do you feel something? And then I'm like, well, now I don't know. Am I? Or was it just in my head?
Mhm.
Doc, give it to me straight. What do I got? You feel a headache? Yeah.
Oh, God.
Now that you're telling me this stressful information.
What the hell did we say the second thing for the weekly themes? Like, I can't remember. I can remember pastels. What the
Well,
hell else?
if we can't remember, I mean, we could just make up a new one. I just made up a new one,
I was
actually.
just, yeah. Alright, what is it?
Supervillains! Either you could base whatever you're making off of your favorite supervillain, make up your own supervillain, or someone who fights said supervillain.
Oh, I like that.
There you go.
Mhm. I'm writing these down so we don't forget this time.
Oh boy.
Oh, thank you. We got our helper.
Yeah, you're officially our accountant for like the next 2 hours.
I'm the secretary.
Yeah.
There you go. Where on earth?
What would it be called? I mean, you and I are admins, so what would the next one down be called?
I think it would be a secretary. Oh,
I
moderator.
feel like
Sorry, moderator.
yeah. Okay.
Mod.
I don't know. I would be down for her as a moderator.
I could take
What you
her.
think?
We might need one soon because if you haven't noticed, there has actually been some extra people on game. Like,
I have definitely noticed.
I,
Oh
I,
yeah, I have noticed, and I'm like, oh no.
I did not accept them. They just hopped right on in. There's nothing has come from it. But then I looked and I was like, whoa, who are you guys? Hello.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it would be nice because I know I haven't been really doing my job as like co-admin, but I've had my own stuff and my own, crap. My own stuff, my own crap. So yeah, I think a moderator would be great. I'm not gonna lie, this whole time I already knew Ghosty was gonna be our moderator. I was just waiting to for the right time.
Well, if you're up for the job, yeah, you can be a moderator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Technically, it would only be on the.
Sounds
Hold on. It would only be on the Facebook page and the. Well, I'm still setting up Discord, but
Mhm.
mostly all that. Mostly Facebook. But if we ever move somewhere else, or like expand in some way, definitely a multi platform moderator. Just
Yeah,
for
for
game.
sure.
Yeah. You've been here long enough, and you've done a whole lot of stuff, of course.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, I got a message.
I don't.
Uh-oh. No, Ubby's working.
Oh dang.
Well,
Ate. All right.
oh, maybe next week.
Yeah. That was weird. They didn't even do the finale, those turds.
What?
The finale for the fireworks.
Oh, I was like, wait, what?
Usually you'd hear those things from like across the city.
Mm.
But
Oh, yeah.
no. No, they're like, no, we're out of money. We're just gonna stop here. Save them for later.
God save the kids.
Yeah. If you were to make your own fireworks, what would they look like? Like, just say you're an expert at making fireworks and you're just freaking a master. What would you design your fireworks to do?
I have ideas. So, first off, it would be like heart shaped, and there would be like big old heart shaped fireworks. Then there'd be like these ones that almost are like an illusion where it's like second clouds in the sky, but at night. And then full on rainbow. Full on rainbow.
Well, for
I
me,
think that would be cool.
Nice.
I think that would be real cool.
I'd like have some fireworks that shoot up, and then once they explode the first time, they shoot more fireworks downwards and then upwards, and then the ones that go upwards turn green and explode into like puffs of green light, and then the one that goes downwards leave a trail of brown, and then they like shoot out to make the shape of a tree. Just a tree. Just shoot up a big old tree in the air. Yep. Big old oak tree. That'd be nice.
All right.
Trees are good.
That's creative.
Hmm. I don't know what I would do.
I think if you left it up to the internet, at least 2 million people would just be like, I want mine to be the shape of a swastika, a spinning one like a windmill. And I'd be like, what's wrong with you people? Come
Oh, I
on.
thought you were gonna say a freaking penis.
That too. That's
Yeah,
the
that's
other
what I
4
thought you were
million.
gonna say.
I mean, for the millions of fucking people that draw that freaking dick symbol, I mean, of course, come on. A lot of people would be like, well, why not?
That's too
I never would have
obvious.
thought of the first thing that you just said.
That's too obvious.
I never would have thought of the thirst thing. The
internet
But
is
first thing you
that's what
said.
people would do.
Exactly.
Oh my god. Like, you just completely went left field with that.
That's not left field. It's just
And you're like, 4 million people.
it's like one of those underlying wants of the internet to just shoot up, or that second. It's the runner-up. It's the runner-up of the thing that they would do. There you go. And the runner-ups usually always go first when it comes to the internet. It's weird. I don't know. But yeah,
I mean,
both of those things would probably go in the air. Maybe it'd be a swastika made out of peens. Just somebody would be that
Oh my
creative.
God.
I'm sure.
Just combine the two.
Nobody would
And
know
the
why,
hell.
but yeah. Either that or like an image of Shrek. 'Cause
I
Shrek-
was just about to say, yeah. No, okay, I'm not even joking you. When you were talking about your firework, about like the green and the brown and the tree, I was like, you mean Shrek's Chipotle run?
No, what the?
Explosions!
Wow.
Oh man.
There ain't no outhouse no more, it's a tree.
Good lord.
Just gotta say it. But yeah, no, I would not have expected that.
What?
The one that you said.
A
I'm like,
swastika?
listen, okay, think about it. No, think about this. The whole world would have, a say in fireworks. I am telling you, more than half this world would just shoot a dick right up to the sky.
Well, yeah.
I mean, no question about it.
I have to
Or a
agree.
big fuck you. But anything beyond that, I don't know.
There's just a lot of things
This
that
is
people would just
true.
shoot up into the air as fireworks just to get a laugh out of it. Just
Most
14, probably 15 or 1600 different memes going straight up into the air if it was left up to the internet.
Mhm.
Look at all those chickens.
You'll have
Yeah.
Pepe's up there.
Oh my god, yes.
A lot of them.
Jeez.
Plenty of those.
A Doge icon.
Or there's a potato fire.
Mhm.
Ah, and then there's the millions of Fortnite related stuff.
Good lord.
You can't run away from it. It's
How
everywhere.
relevant is it still a big thing?
What, Fortnite? Yeah.
Ah. I never kept up with Fortnite, so I have no idea.
To be honest, half the world wants to be like that, but it's just so common now because the makers of Fortnite and everyone who's trying to publish
Mhm.
it seems to really want to push it out to everybody, grown-ups, kids, middle people, elderlies, everyone. So it's like all over the place, especially in schools.
Mm.
But
Oh,
that's,
wait a minute. I just had an actually good idea for a firework. So I said, like, rainbows and realistic clouds. How about we make a freaking firework series of nebula? All different colors.
Mm.
All different successions of colors.
I think I know how to do that.
And I mean, you could not tell
You know, I was thinking,
if that's actually space
I was
or
thinking
fireworks.
something star related. So that would be really cool.
Or a giant UFO with like little green dudes doing the peace sign. That
What
would be really fucking cool.
the?
I mean, come on. And then you get like news reports and TikTok saying, "Yo, I just spotted something," and they're high as shit.
What the?
I was the aliens, and they do the peace. They want the peace.
What? Oh my god. I know how to do the nebula thing though. All you gotta do is just put a whole bunch of smoke bombs on it, and or powder, and just have a lot of different colors in there, along with a lot of different colors of stars, explosions.
Let's do it. If you know how to make it, let's do it.
I'm not an explosives expert, so we might blow something up in the process.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
Probably
not sure
blow
how
ourselves
legal
up.
that is either.
Yeah.
Especially here.
I hate it here. The freaking firework regulations. Like, what are you expecting all of us to do on the 4th of freaking July or New Year's? I'm like, come on. We're gonna have fireworks. They're so fun. All of our childhoods were filled with freaking fireworks and explosions and injuries from said explosions. I mean, come on, it's tradition.
Dudes were laughing in the hospital.
True.
You know, the friggin' 4th
We
of
see how to
July
go
was
boom.
amazing. Steve, you were supposed to let go of it. Man, 4th of July was amazing.
I thought of Steve the second you said that. I was like, Steve.
He would be the one to hold on to a firework. Just to see what would
Well,
happen.
yeah, on purpose. And oh, yeah. And then he get like 3rd-degree burn. Come on. Come on. Hold
I
on.
miss Steve-O actually. When he was
Oh, I
on
guess you're
TV,
right.
things were hilarious, even if like half of them were either disgusting or extremely self-harming. But it was entertaining and it would teach people what the heck not to do. And what happens if you did.
Yeah, but I mean,
True.
like, he's still around, but he's a little bit more no, I can't even say that. He's still doing so much shit. Like, I'm not following him, but I keep an eye on him because he's like a funny dude. He has a lot of cool stories to tell. Like, this man is a legend.
Yeah.
So I always keep up with him, and he's still doing shit. He's got like his own like Patreon-esque type of thing, and it's like his own show where he's still doing the weird shit, but he's also telling the stories and like the timing of certain things. And if it didn't go right, he would have actually freaking died,
Mm-hmm.
He's
like every
basically-
second of his life. But
he's
anyways,
like a stunt man who's just freelancing with no cameras. Well, some cameras.
oh no, cameras are his thing. Like literally from the beginning, he's always been like, "Did you get that on camera? Did you get that on camera? Hey, get the camera on. We gotta record this." Like he literally said in many interviews that cameras are his lifeline. Come on, come on, get out of here.
I don't know if I would be able to survive in front of a camera for too much long. Like, anything over 10 minutes and I'd just be like buckling in the corner or something. Or trying to dodge it.
Why?
As fun as cameras
Mhm.
are, I don't know. I'm not used to seeing myself on video. I barely even take pictures. Unless I'm wearing a mask. That's different because nobody knows who the heck I am. So. Like, all of the conventions that I went to as a mannequin. That's amazing. If anyone caught me on camera. I didn't move. But if you catch me without anything
Good time.
in casual clothing, just doing my thing, I'd try to dodge it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Put me in a full body suit and then I'll get in front of the camera. Get me in a character.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, that's not yourself though.
Yeah, I know. What would you do if you had a camera pointed to you? For television purposes. or internet
Oh, for television purposes?
or internet.
Ooh. Well, they have to have my consent. So if I consent, I'm gonna be all right. But if I don't consent, then no.
Go on.
You know, I kind
I
of
had a
gotta be in the
lady.
loop to be on camera.
Mhm.
Otherwise, it wouldn't make sense. I'm like, why am I on camera? Is this like some fucking prank or something? Because I don't consent to this.
Yeah. I had a lady at work. She was setting up a display close to closing. And I guess I don't know what she does with it, but I guess she has to take like a video, not just of a display, but like a decent looking video that involves the display.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm tired. It's the end of my
Like I said, it happens. What? Did I completely lose all of internet just now? Chat, there's no. My goodness. If I had a screen to show you the technical difficulties, I would. But I think my.
misunderstanding and get me out of like the video or whatnot, but it's like, no, no, thank you.
Never mind,
Alright.
chat. We're good.
Well, there you go.
So it happened again. Like, it wasn't even the internet. It was just Discord that just stopped for a minute. I don't know why. It's just
Oh
failing.
boy.
The stream was still going. Strong, actually. But Discord is Don't know what it is.
I think they've been doing like a lot of updates lately and a bit of rebranding a little bit, so I think maybe Discord's in a little turmoil state, just in transition.
Yeah, who knows?
Could be.
Hey! What the? Look who else just snuck in. Hello, Nightbringer. How is it going?
Hello.
Hi.
Yay.
My goodness. We're only missing one well, possibly like three, but one person. One.
Yeah, and they're working.
Yeah, work, responsibilities. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Of course.
Adulting.
Yeah.
I will be right back.
Dang, I was about to say something
Okay.
hilarious. Alright. I completely forgot exactly what that was, but whatever. Oh, man. You know what? I think it would be about time if I got like
My daily life.
a technical difficulty screen. Right there. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that would be fitting.
Because, like, at least once every 20 minutes, it just goes, ah, and then it stops for some reason.
Hmm.
Strange crap. Internet. We just need a new box. Oh well.
Yeah. My internet's been messed up lately too. Keeps cutting in and out. So far, so good though. I feel like this is the longest I've gone
Really?
without it cutting out. Funny enough. Yeah. It won't usually cut out for too long, maybe like a few seconds to a minute, but still, it has been a problem the last couple months. I thought it was because of college students and like finals and final papers and everybody's trying to use the internet, but I don't know. I think college is done with school, so can't be that.
Chat, as you could see, you can clearly see what the reason could be as to why our internet is doing horribly right now. But let's get back to it. Yeah, let's change that a little bit. There you go. Oh man. I just heard someone walk through my front door, and I think, uh, uh, I think that was just a ghost. Eh, I'm not gonna check that out yet.
The amount of times I've heard such things. What's really creepy is for some reason the office door at work has started not closing all the way. Like the lock bit, I don't know what it's called, but like the part that kind of comes out of the door to like if it were locked or something like that.
Oh yeah, like the little latch or
Um,
something.
will get caught on the door frame. Yeah. It'll get caught on the door frame and randomly it'll close. And it closes kind of loudly, so I'll hear it close, but then either I know the person who has access because the office is always locked. So I know the people that have access, including myself, don't aren't in there, aren't in the office, or aren't anywhere near the office, and it just randomly closes. And I'm like, wait, what's happened? It scares me every time. Am I hearing things? At first, I thought I was hearing things, or I don't know. And then I figured out like something was getting caught on the door frame, and then it
Oh.
would eventually close. But it first several times it did that. I was like, what's going on?
Man, I would have been like,
I thought the door was closed.
if this old man could just go to the afterlife already and leave this store alone for like the next few years, that'd be fine. I don't know.
It's all everybody combined motivation that has died in
Yeah,
that store.
they're just coming back and being like, man, this place
Ghost.
sucks, and then leaves. Goes to the front door. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
For, you know what? Let's just call this the creepy segment. For like the longest time in my current house, it always seems like there's just some old man just walking around doing his own thing, messing with things from time to time. Like way before we got our toilet replaced, it always used to flush on its own. Just flush all the time on its own. And not in
Huh?
like regular intervals, just randomly flush, just whoosh. And then sometimes it seems like someone is walking at the front door or someone is in the backyard or something like that. And it used to creep me out, but at the same time, nothing bad has happened, so I'm like, this freaking old man. Go to sleep. I don't know if it's an old man or what,
That's
but
so weird, though. I've never heard of the toilet flushing itself.
yeah. Thankfully, we
Interesting.
got a new toilet, and now at like 4 a.m. when I can't sleep, I don't get the crap scared out of me when I just hear like a whole bunch of rushing water in the bathroom.
Oh my god. I used to have a thing with I still have landlines in my phone. Or landlines in my phone. Landlines in my house. And it used to happen a lot. Maybe it still happens, but I'm just not home as much anymore. But I used to be home by myself somewhat frequently. And every once in a while, and it would only happen when I was alone, the phone would start ringing.
What
And
the?
the caller ID would like say whatever number it was. And if I didn't recognize the number, I'm like, all right, whatever. Just, let it take a message. And the answering machine would start. And then all of a sudden,
Wow. That's great timing. That's fantastic timing right there, folks. Oh, jeez. It's just weird.
Hello.
Hey,
hi.
What y'all doing?
we're talking about creepy crap.
I'm a creepy,
Oh, all right.
You got any
creepy
stories to
events that
tell?
have happened to us.
Yeah. You got any creepy stories to tell?
I'm thinking. I'm thinking. Mm,
Wow, just put the grudge in there.
uh, oh my god, when my hair was long and like all one length, I could play her so well. I creeped my mother out so much. I was like,
Why would you do that to your mother? That poor woman.
well, it wasn't just her.
That those poor innocent
It
people.
wasn't just her.
I don't think I have any really.
You haven't experienced anything
No, I don't really have any.
slightly paranormal? Or heard of any stories of some sort of slightly paranormal thing?
None that I want to say out loud.
Mm.
Well, I certainly got one. Do you remember seeing the video about Skinwalker Ranch?
Yes.
Whew. That still creeps me out.
Okay, but
But I heard of someone in Plant City experiencing something similar to one of the cases that we've heard, or one of the instances. Remember that thing about the well, in this case, I mean, like the chat's never probably